looking around, there aren't a lot of familiar names for you guys, and it's like you're starting over again. What's it like to be one of the older guys in that process?
So for me, basically, it's making sure everyone else knows or is up to speed with me. Obviously, I haven't taken a lot of starting reps over the years, but I've been in the room. I've been around guys like Chris Glazer and Victor Oluwatimi. So I've learned a lot from them, and it's kind of just right now getting everyone up to that speed. I mean, you don't need to be a starting talent to have that type of knowledge, and I think that's what we're working on right now is just getting that baseline knowledge and experience playing.
Where have you been working mostly, position-wise?
Mostly right guard right now, and that's where I've been before. Yeah.
And who else is working at the guard spots? Because I know that interior obviously is going to be a new look.
Yeah, so as of right now, it's me and Noah Josie. The centers have some flexibility as well. There's some other guys, and there's some grad transfers coming in, but I'd say Noah is the most prominent right now, coming in as a second year. He looks really good.
Thank you.
Hey, Derek, Press with CBS 13. What is kind of the message right now, or kind of the goals right now with those grad transfers coming in later? Kind of how much work do y'all want to get done and kind of establish it before they get there?
Man, I don't think we give the grad transfers much thought right now. Right now, we're just trying to establish a starting offensive line with the guys that we have. We're here, we're playing in spring ball, they're not, so that's what we're focused on right now. We're not really thinking about the grad transfers.
Hey, Derek, Greg and Dave from the Daily Progress. I'm wondering for guys like yourself, really the whole group, what's it like to have so many open spots as you guys, battle for positions, and do you sense that hunger from everybody else that there are jobs available?
Right. Yeah. So for every guy in the room, from me being incoming fifth year all the way down to first year walk-ons, I mean it's a competition, it's a battle. There's not that many spots right now, so everyone is ready to compete. A spot could go to anybody, so no one has a secure spot, and it really breeds competition in the room.
Hey, Derek, again from Richmond. You mentioned you've been around for a number of years now. A lot of guys, if they're not getting those starting reps in this day and age, they move on, right? Hit the transfer portal. Why have you stuck in Virginia?
Oh man, there's a lot of reasons. I would say the main one is, when I came here, this was one of my only offers, my only big offer, and I also fell in love with the school. I've been in love with the school. I think this is the greatest school in the country, the greatest place to play in the country. It never crossed my mind to leave, especially within my first 4 years. Grad transfer is a different story. I obviously stayed here, but within 4 years, it never crossed my mind to leave. And especially another thing is the guys in the room. I loved all the guys that have been in the room the past 4 years. Being around them, it's really tight knit.
And you mentioned, that there wasn't a ton of recruiting buzz around you coming out. How much have you developed as a player in your time there?
Oh, I think a lot. Personally, I mean, other people can speak for me. I can't speak too much for myself, but I think I made a big jump from second to third year, and that third year spring ball was my biggest jump. Unfortunately, I got injured last season. I was hoping to get some more time, break the depth chart a little bit, but so I'm here now and hoping to do that now. But like I said, it's a competition every day. Nothing's set in stone.
And last thing for me is, you mentioned all that competition and all those jobs. What would it mean to you to work your way into the starting lineup for your senior season?
Yeah, it would absolutely mean the world to go out there and start and play for the University of Virginia. That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
What were things you learned from the older guys in the past, like Olu and Haskins? What were some of the things that you picked up from them that you carried with you through in having your game?
Oh man, there's a lot. I would say Olu was number one, greatest mind in our room. Learned a lot from him. I would say a big thing from him is just patience, being able to analyze film, being able to read the defense, being able to step up to the line, and have confidence in yourself and not be too nervous or excited, because that's what leads to busts and things like that. So especially when I would play next to him in practice and in spring ball, he was a calming presence. Really made the calls, called out everything. So I tried to learn from that, and I'm trying to be that now. I'm obviously not to his level, but that's what I'm trying to do.
Derek, this is Jackie from 24/7. What is something that you've seen from Noah Josie and how much he's developed since he's been there on grounds?
Yeah, he's an extremely hard worker. He's an animal in the weight room, and he's definitely learning. He's filling into a more leadership role. People are looking up to him, and yeah, I think he'll definitely be a name that you guys are gonna or should watch out for.
Derek, we've talked a lot about over the years Coach Tuche as a recruiter and the woo factor and all that. What really makes him stand out with, developing talent once you guys get into this program?
Yeah, I think Coach Tuche coaches everyone a little bit differently based on how they learn. I think he's really good at getting the best out of everyone individually. So, you see him working with guys a little bit differently, but and then obviously the woo factor. He brings the energy to practice, so it's never laid back with him.
All right, anything else for
Along
Derek?
those same lines, do you think that is he energized by the challenge to rebuild the front again? I mean, it was a lot of work the first time to get you up to where he built you. Is he energized to do it again?
Yeah, absolutely. He's absolutely energized, and I think that just shows by the fact that he stayed on the staff and wanted to stay here and wanted to rebuild it with his guys. So, I mean, for me, that was obvious when he stayed on.